What's up, my friends? So in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 steps to making your first 10K online with digital marketing, and then ultimately, your first 6 figures and your first 7 figures. But let's start with 10K because, that's realistic for the mind. So after you make your first 10K, then you can make your next 10K, okay, and scale from there. See, like my vision for this year, guys, what's your vision for this year? I know exactly what I want to do this year. I know exactly what I want to manifest. I want to see $500,000 in my bank account. Okay, I want to go to Miami and I want to go see Sublime in concert. Now that's just like the basic bare minimum of what I want to do this year. Okay, go to Miami, see Sublime in concert, and see $500,000 in my bank account. Now, do you have 3 things that you want to do this year that you want to manifest? Like, what do you want to manifest? That's exact. So now that's simple. Now I could add more to that, but that's my minimum. Okay. See, I've already been to Miami many times, so my brain can accept that. I've already seen Sublime in concert, so my brain can accept that. Now I just got to manifest the 500K. But the point is, you need a vision because if you don't have a vision, you can't manifest anything. Okay. So here's the 3 steps, guys, to making your first 10K online with digital marketing and your first 6 and 7 figures too, because the process is the same. The process to making your first 10K is the process to making your first 6 and 7 figures. It's the same exact process. Okay. So this is the process that every business on the planet uses to make money. Okay. Every business on the planet, they promote some kind of offer. Okay. They have some kind of offer. They have some kind of product. They have some kind of, service or opportunity. So what I do, I sell digital programs in the e-learning industry. So I didn't create these programs, but these programs allow me to earn, you know, 100, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again because I sell 5 different digital programs in the e-learning industry. Okay. So the people that why do people enroll in these programs? Why do people purchase these programs? Because these programs teach you how to make 6 and 7 figures online. So why do you want to make 6 and 7 figures online? So you can live a life of freedom. Okay. That's what these programs teach you. So not only can you learn from these programs, but then you can resell them and you get to earn 100% profit. So this is perfect for somebody who doesn't have a business and they want a business, or this is perfect for somebody who has a business but they want to learn how to attract customers, because a lot of people, they start some kind of business but they're not successful because they don't know how to attract customers. And that's what we teach. Okay. So you need your offer. This is the process, guys, to making your first 10K online with digital marketing, and even your first 6 figures and your first 7 figures. It's the same process. It's the same thing. So you have an offer, you have a system, and you have a strategy. Okay. Right. So my top offer, like if you don't have an offer, you can do what we do, like selling digital programs, right? So like I can make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again. And I have, right? I've earned, I sell 5 different digital programs that allow me to earn 100, 300, 600, 900, and 1,400. And I've earned at every level. Okay. I've had a commission on every level because somebody can go to my website and they can purchase whatever program they desire. Okay, so we earn 100% profit here. This is what separates us from many other like opportunities out there, like affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing. They don't earn 100% profit. They, on average, most businesses on average only earn like 10 to 30% profit per sale. We earn 100% profit. Okay, so if somebody goes to my website and they purchase the $1,400 product, I get to keep the full $1,400. I don't have to split my commissions. Like I'm in business for myself. Like I'm not building someone else's business. I'm building my business that I didn't even have to create myself, right? I'm not building someone else's brand. I'm building my brand. Okay. My brand is 7 Figure Monk because I used to be a monk and now I help everyday men and women make 7 figures online. Okay. That's my brand. That's my mission statement. I help everyday men and women. Who's that? People that are just like normal people that want to learn how to make 6 and 7 figures online. Why? So you can live a life of freedom. That's why we want money, because money in this world, guys, you need money to live a life of freedom. That's it. The more money you have, the more options you have. Simple as that. The more good you can do, right? The more good you can do for yourself, the more good you can do for other people, right? Money creates, like, if you want to spend more time with your family, you need more money. If you want to travel the world, you need more money. If you want to pursue your passions, you need more money. Money makes the world go round, they say. So some people say more money, more problems. No, it's the opposite. More money, more options. So just go here, 7figuremonk.com, guys. Learn how to do this. See, this is a learning and earning process. You just got to commit like 1 to 2 hours a day, just learning how to do this stuff, learning how to build a business, learning how to post content on social media. That's it. And then you make money as you go. Like we learn and we earn as we go. I launched this business and I got my first sale in like 2 weeks. Okay. Brand new, newbie, got my first sale in 2 weeks. On average, people get their first sale in like 2 to 3 weeks on average. Now, everybody's different. Okay, so how long? Like, so people ask me like, how long does it usually take to get your first sale? Well, like 2 to 3 weeks on average, but everybody's different. I've seen some people get their first sale on their first day. Some people it takes longer. Okay, that's why my motto is you show up until you get to the results that you want. That's what I do. That's my approach to my business. Like I want to make millions of dollars. I want to make millions and millions of dollars, and I will show up every day until I make millions of dollars. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to post content. I'm going to go live. Okay. I'm never going to stop doing that. Like it doesn't even matter what I'm promoting. Maybe I'll promote this business the rest of my life. Maybe I'll promote something else, but I'll still post content and I'll still go live. And then you can also post free ads. Okay. So offer, system, strategy. This is what every business on the planet has. Every business on the planet has some kind of offer. They're selling some kind of product, some kind of opportunity, some kind of service. And then if they're smart, they have some kind of automated system so they can make money in their sleep. Just like Amazon. They have it like either a business has a sales funnel, like we give you a sales funnel where they go to a capture page, they put their email in, there's videos, there's emails, or some people just send people right to their website. Now, it's better to have a sales funnel because that means you're collecting emails, you're building your email list, and then you have an automated follow-up process with your emails, just like Amazon. They also have an automated, like, if you want to create an account with Amazon, like you have to put in your email address. Why do they ask for your email address? Why do they ask for your phone number? So they can send you emails, so they can send you text messages. That's why all these businesses always ask for this information, guys. It's not random. It's not by chance. They ask you for your information so they can send you freaking offers. So they can send you text messages, so they can send you emails. So success leaves clues, guys. If the top businesses in the world are doing this, you should probably do this too. If you want to be rich. If you want to be broke, don't do any of this stuff. Just like keep doing what you're doing. If you're broke and unhappy and you're struggling and you want to stay broke, then don't do any of this stuff. Just keep doing what you're doing. But if you want to learn how to be rich and wealthy and free, then do this stuff. Like just learn how to do this. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay, there's a link in my bio. Just go there, enter your email address, put your email in. Okay, I'm going to send you all the details. There's 2 videos you can watch. There's a PDF. It shows you how to make your first 10K online with digital marketing. It shows you exactly what you have to do to make your first 10K online with digital marketing. And the same process is what you're going to do to make your first 6 figures and your first 7 figures and your first 8 figures. It's the same process, guys. Like Jeff Bezos makes up like $150 million a day, and he does the same process. Okay, he has his offer, like his offers inside of Amazon. He has his system so he can make money in his sleep. And then he has his strategy, whatever marketing strategy they use. Okay. Our marketing strategy is posting content, going live, and posting free ads. Okay. These are free strategies. That's what we teach. So if you know anything about marketing, like there's basically four strategies you can use to promote any business. There's paid advertising. Okay. There's warm outreach. That means you're reaching out to your friends and your family, your followers, your warm followers. And then there's cold outreach. That means when you're cold messaging strangers, and then there's free strategies when you're just posting content on social media, because you can post content on social media, guys. For me, social media more than anything else is just basically an advertising platform. Disguised as like social media. I don't know. It's like basically like an advertising platform, guys. Like you can do free advertising on social media, or you can scroll. If you're just scrolling and consuming content, well, you're not going to get rich that way. That's not a wealth building activity. Okay. Now creating content, that's a wealth building activity. Like the most millionaires that are created in America, they come from social media. So that means they're creating content on social media. So you got to be a content creator, right? So that's all you got to do is just post content and go live. And if you want to do this business, you can promote this business and you can earn $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions, guys. Okay. That's the process. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Go there, check it out. There's a link in my bio. Check out the information. Any questions about this? Any questions? Like imagine if you made $1,400, guys. Like let's say imagine you make $1,400 a month. Do the math on that. That's an extra like 16,000 a year. Okay. Instead of doing Uber or DoorDash or getting some second job, you can do this. 1,400 a month. That's an extra 16K a year. If you get 1,400 a week, okay, that's an extra what? Do the math on that. That's like an extra 5,000 a month, which is an extra 60K a year, guys, which is like the average yearly salary in America. You need one sale a week. Now, do you believe you can get one sale a week? That's when the subconscious mind comes into play. Because if you believe it, you can achieve it. But if you don't believe it, you can't achieve it. So they say if you can conceive it and if you can believe it, then you can achieve it. Conceive it, believe it, achieve it. Now, do you believe you can do that? Because that's where your subconscious mind is like, I don't know. See, guys, you just got to believe that you can figure out these skills, right? Like we've created over 126 figure incrementers inside of our communities, guys, inside of our community. 120 people have made over six figures, right? I'll show you some results right now. I'll show you some proof that people are making money because it's called social proof, guys. Social proof, testimonials. These are very like every business pretty much uses, social proof. Okay. If they're having some kind of like whatever, if like they're doing weight loss or like a way to make money online, then there's social proof, right? Every business pretty much does this. Okay. So I'll show you proof inside of our community that people are making money with this business. We have 58,000 people in our community, guys. The only way you can join our community is by purchasing one of the programs. So that means 58,000 people have purchased one of these programs. So how did they find one of these programs? Because somebody like me was out there marketing the programs. You understand? So yeah, we got 58,000 people. So look, here's my friend Christina. We actually talk every day. I met her inside of our community. We talk every freaking day. Basically, we text each other. Look, $1,400, guys. See that? $1,400. She just had a $1,400 sale today. Okay. $1,400. It's her first one. It's her first sale. How do I know? Because we talk every day. We had a little competition. Who's going to get the first $1,400 sale, me or her? It was me. Okay. So look at $1,400 hits different. One of the biggest honors in this journey has been getting to share my story on Monday's webinar. Okay. Yeah. We just had a webinar recently and she was one of the guest speakers because she's made 70K, guys. She's made over 70K as a stay-at-home mom. She's going to be one of the next six-figure incrementers. She's made 70K. And what does Christina do? She just posts content on like TikTok. That's it. She posts content on TikTok. She goes live. Post content, goes live. That's what she does. Just like that's what I do. That's what she does. And that's how she's made 70K. So we just promote this business, guys. You just got to create content promoting this business. And we teach you how to do it. See, there's three like main industries, right? You can promote whatever you want. There's the wealth industry, which teaches people how to make money. Okay. That's like, it's a very popular industry. There's the health industry. Like this is like when you're going to sell some like supplements and stuff like that, or exercise routines, stuff like that. Okay. And then there's like the relationship industry. You're going to help people with the relationships. These are the three main industries. So you should be part of one of those industries. So which one floats your boat? Now I prefer the wealth industry because I like wealth. I like studying wealth. I like making money and I like helping like other people make money too. So what's the wealth industry? Affiliate marketing. Like if you go to like any website, pretty much they have an affiliate marketing program. Amazon, they have an affiliate marketing program. Okay. But if you're doing affiliate marketing, you're only going to earn like 10 to 30% profit per sale. Okay. We earn 100% profit. So that's a wealth opportunity that people promote. Then there's like multi-level marketing, there's e-commerce, there's drop shipping. Okay. These are all like, wealth opportunities that you could promote, things like that. Or you can promote this and teach people you're just promoting basically a business in a box. Okay. So we have different buyers. Like we have people, they purchase one of our programs just because they want to learn what we teach, how to attract customers, how to do digital marketing, how to build multiple streams of income. That's one type of buyer. The second type of buyer could be somebody that just wants to like resell the programs and make money. They don't necessarily care about learning everything, but they want to resell the programs and make money. Okay. So which one are you? Like, are you someone that wants to learn about digital marketing and how to attract customers? Maybe you already have a business. You just need to learn how to get more customers. Well, those people enroll in this program. Or maybe you don't have a business and you just want to make money. Okay. Then you can start this business and resell the programs. Maybe you're number three. Number three is they want to learn all this stuff and they want to resell the programs. They want to learn how to create multiple streams of income and they want to resell the programs. I'm number three. Originally, I was number one. See, originally I already had a business and I just wanted to see what kind of training they had for attracting customers. That was my original purpose of like my original reason for joining this business, guys. But then I saw like, whoa, this business is better than what I'm doing. So I'm going to do this instead. But I already had an online business. Okay. Similar, but different. I was like, see, this business, we sell digital programs in the e-learning industry. Okay. Educational programs that teach you how to make 6 and 7 figures online. It's education, guys, right? The e-learning industry is $1 billion a day industry. It's projected to be like $1 trillion a year industry, like in 2027 or something like that. It's a very popular industry. Like, think about information education, courses, ebooks, programs, trainings, e-learning. People like to learn, and people like to learn from home. People don't want to go to college anymore. People don't even want to go to college. Like, nobody wants to go sit in a classroom. And especially, but people want to learn. You want to learn, right? Do you ever buy any courses or trainings or programs? Probably. Because if you're not learning, you're freaking losing. Okay. You're just like, we want to learn. We want to learn things as humans. And it says even our brain is like, just by learning, we become happy. Like, we become happier by learning, guys. There's been studies about that. So it's very popular. People want to learn stuff. Okay. So it's a very popular industry, which means it's a good industry to be part of because it's trending upwards. You don't want to be an industry that's not trending upwards. You want to be something in an industry that's growing. So we sell educational programs in the e-learning industry. So you can learn from these programs and you can resell them. It's kind of like you're going to college, but the difference is you can't resell your college course. You can't resell your college program, but you can resell this. So you could say you can make a debate that this is actually better than college. In my opinion, I think this is better than college. Okay. I know that's going to trigger some people, but I think this is better than college because my college never taught me how to make 6 and 7 figures. My elementary school, my high school, my middle school, they never taught me how to make 6 and 7 figures. I wish they would have. I wish they would have taught me about all this stuff. I wish they would have taught me about mindset, investing, building a business. I wish they would have, but they didn't. So I've learned. Like, most of your education, guys, most of the education that we have in general comes outside of the classroom. Most of it comes out in life. Most of the stuff that I've learned has come out outside of the classroom. Besides, like, the basics, like reading, writing, arithmetic. That's pretty much all we need. Like, most of us, we just need basic, like we just need to know how to speak, basic, like, reading, writing, basic math. Okay, who uses freaking trigonometry? Right? Who freaking uses that? Like, if you're a scientist, maybe. Okay, but nobody freaking uses trigonometry. Chemistry, like, what? No, no thanks. Okay, like, we don't use most of that crap. So, but like, outside of basic reading and skills, and that's it. I'm grateful for that, but the rest of it was like, whatever, don't care. I don't use freaking algebra. All right, anyways, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys, check it out. Business in a box. Learn how to make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again. All you got to do is set up your business one time. I've already been through this process. I've made thousands of dollars, multiple 5 figures with this business. I've already been through this whole process, guys. You set up your business one time. You plug into our community for ongoing training and support. We got millionaire mentoring. Okay. We got daily and weekly live interactive mentoring. Okay. Inside of our community from 6 and 7 figure income earners. They're helping you build your business. So you're in business for yourself. You get to keep 100% of the profit, but you're not in business by yourself. And you can also join my community. I also have a free community. You can join that community too. So you have a lot of help and support along the way. So you're not building your business by yourself, guys. Okay. So look at this. This person, my friend Christina, she made $1,400 today, guys. She made $1,400. I'm just reading from this win. One of the biggest honors in this journey has been getting to share my story on Monday's webinar. This morning, my first of many $1,400 customers came in from the replay. Okay, so she was on one of our replay. We have these webinars that we do every once in a while, and you can invite people to these webinars. Okay, so she was speaking on that webinar as like a testimonial. Okay, so then we teach you how to do email marketing. So she did the webinar. She was on the webinar. She sent the replay of the webinar out to her email list. And because of that, she made $1,400, guys, today. $1,400 came in from the replay, a man that was inspired by my story. Okay. So we teach you how to share your story. Like, what's my story? Well, I'm a former Marine. I'm a former monk. And then, I was working for a company for like 5 years. And then my company decided to cut our pay in half out of the blue. They only gave us a 3-week notice. Okay. And at that point, I decided I never wanted to work another job again because I don't like jobs. I don't like being overworked and underpaid. Do you? Do you like being overworked and underpaid? I don't. I don't like being bossed around. Do you? I don't. And I don't like depending on other people for an income. Do you? I don't. Those are the three reasons why I don't like jobs. So I decided I didn't want to get another job. Why would I want to get another job after my company cut my pay in half? Like when somebody shows you your true colors, like I realize jobs are not they're not the way to go. They're not safe because at any time, because you're not in control. At any time, your company can fire you, they can cut your pay, they can reduce your hours. It's probably happened to you, or it's probably happened to somebody you know, and it probably will happen again. Because that's just like just recently, like Amazon just laid off like 10,000 people before Christmas. So if you think your job is safe, okay. Now some people they might have safe jobs, but jobs in general are not safe, guys. And so you got to build multiple streams of income. Because if you're just depending on one income stream, what if that income stream disappears for whatever reason? God forbid. Then you're screwed because you only have one income stream. Why do you think people are homeless? Some people are homeless just because they meet one financial disaster, one hardcore financial disaster hits them, and then they're on the streets. They lose their job. Something happens on the streets, man. Like we have one guy in our community. His name is Daryl. Like he was actually homeless. He was working as a welder. He was working as a welder, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, they fired him. And then he was actually homeless. He was living in his car. He was living in a shelter. He started this business, and he like when he started this business, he was around -$6 in his bank account, and he went on to make multiple six figures. He's made multiple six figures now. He's a big time success story inside of our community. He's made like over 500,000. And I saw him, guys. I saw his whole journey. I saw him start from day one. I saw it because we were friends on Facebook. I saw him join the business. I saw him start promoting the business. Then I saw him start having 10K months. Okay. And then he went on to make multiple six figures. So we teach you how to share our stories. Like, what is your story? Why did you start this business? That's your story. My Christina, she made $1,400. Like I'm reading this. She made $1,400. So what is Christina's story? I know because I know her. Her story is she's a stay-at-home mom and she just wanted to make some more money so she can like spoil her family and pay her bills and stuff. And before she was doing this, she was like baking cookies as a side hustle, right? That was her side hustle. She would spend like 10 hours a day baking cookies and maybe make like $20. Okay. 10 hours a day, guys. Baking freaking cookies. And she started this business and she's gone on to make 70K. We have so many stories like this, guys. Everybody has a story. You have a story. I have a story. My story is my company cut my pay in half. That's why I started my business. And I didn't want to get another job. Okay. I want to be like completely financially independent and I want to live a life of freedom. We all want freedom, right? That's my story. So what's your story? Like think about it. If you started this business, what would be your story? Like why did you start this business? Maybe it's because you're working 40 plus hours a week and you're sick of it. You're sick and tired of jobs. You're sick and tired of being overworked and underpaid. Maybe that's your story. Okay. Maybe you want to spend more time with your family, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe you want to pay off your debts. Maybe you started this business because you're in debt and you just want to pay off your debts. You tell people that because guess what? That's relatable. People do business with those that they know, like, and trust. So if you say, man, I started this business because I was in debt and I didn't know how to get out of it. So I started this business to get out of my debt. And you share that story over and over again. I talk about how my company cut my pay in half. Like, every like 3 or 4 pieces of content, I usually mix it in there a little bit. And if I'm on my lives, I talk about it too, because people do business with those that they know, like, and trust or aspire to be like. Okay. Even you do business with people that you know, like, and trust. You probably buy the same brand over and over again because you know, like, and trust that brand. So you buy it over and over again. And if that brand does something to upset you, you probably stop buying from them, right? That's what happens, guys. We all do that. Like I buy these sweatshirts. I bought like 10 of these sweatshirts in different colors because they're like super comfortable. Like, so I buy these sweatshirts. Like they're super comfortable. I buy the same freaking t-shirt. I buy like the same brand of t-shirt every year because that's basically all I wear. If it's cold, I wear sweatshirts. Okay. And if it's hot, I wear t-shirts and jeans or like cargo pants. Like that's it. I'm really simple with my outfits. Like I don't care about like I'm not all fancy pants, like fancy guy. Right. Now some people they want to be fancy. That's why they start a business because they want to buy fancy clothes. See, I don't care about buying fancy clothes. I just want to travel around the world. Now, sometimes I might wear something fancy-ish, but most of the time, I just want to travel the world, right? And just like go to live events. See, what do you want to do in 2026, guys? I know exactly what I want to do, right? Do you even know what you want to do? I know exactly what I want to do. This is like the bare minimum. 2026, guys. I know exactly what I want to do. I know exactly what I want to do. This is like the bare minimum. 2026, guys. I know exactly what I want to do. 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 I know I want to see $500,000 in my bank account in 2026. I want to see Sublime in concert, which I did already last year. I want to see Sublime in concert again because it's one of my favorite bands, and I want to go to Miami because I like tropical places. So that's my minimum, guys. Like that's what I want to do this year. Miami, Sublime, $500,000, and I want to go to live events inside of our community because we do live events. See, I know exactly what I want to do this year. Do you? Do you know how much money you want to see in your bank account this year? You should figure that out, guys. Figure out exactly what you want to do. Just simplify it. See, I made it simple. See Sublime, simple. Go to Miami, easy. See $500,000 in my bank account. Maybe a little more challenging, but like go to live events. I know exactly what I want to do this year. Now that's my minimum. Now maybe I'll do more. Maybe I'll go to Thailand too. Maybe I'll go to Bali. Right? I haven't been to Bali. I've been to Thailand. It was fun. I would definitely go back to Thailand. Haven't been to Bali yet. Wouldn't mind going. Checking off places. Like where do you want to go? Santorini, Greece. I want to go there too. I want to travel through Europe. I haven't really done the Europe tour. Okay, I've been to Britain. I went to Finland for like a day. That was kind of cool. And I've been to Australia, but I haven't really been through Europe. So I got to do that. Like that's where how I like to spend my money. I just like to travel and go to live events and concerts. Like I was listening to Bruce Springsteen today. I was like, man, is Bruce Springsteen still is he still touring? I should check that out real quick. Is Bruce Springsteen? Like I'll check that out later. I got to go see him in concert too. He's another living legend. I saw Bob Dylan last year twice, guys. And I think I bought tickets based on what I made from this business, which is pretty much why I started my business, because that's what I want to do. See, what's your plan for 2026? What's your plan for the next 3 years? What's your vision? See, I got to work on that. I'm going to craft that. I'm going to craft that this week. Like, what's my vision for the next 3 years? What's my vision for the next 5 years? Okay. How you like that? You got to have a vision, guys. This is the science of getting rich. I read this book every day. It's called The Science of Getting Rich. You got to have a crystal clear vision of exactly what you want. Okay. Then you have to have a system. Like you have to have a system, like a business, trade, and commerce. That's how we make money. So you need a system, right? Like a business. And then you need to take action every day. You got to show up every day, building your business. Like that's it. That's the science of getting rich, guys. Right? Vision, system, action. Now, are you following that? Do you have a vision? Do you have a system? Are you taking action every day? That's in line with like, see, my action that I do every day to make 6 and 7 figures, which is like my goal is to make millions. My action that I do every day to do that is I post content, 3 pieces of content a day. I go live, and that's pretty much it. And then I build my community. I'm also building a community. So I post content, I go live, and I build my community. And we also teach you how to post free ads. So there's these websites you can go to, these free websites, and you can post free ads there for this business, any business. See, this works for anything, guys. By the way, what I'm teaching you right here, like this works for any business. It doesn't matter what you're promoting, right? You need an offer, like your product, your opportunity, or service. You need a system so you can automate your income and make money in your sleep. And then you need a strategy to promote your business. So I could promote anything, guys. It doesn't matter. And I would still post content, and I would still go live, and I could post free ads, and I can create a community about anything. Let's say like I play guitar. Let's say I want to do like my offer is like maybe I want to teach people guitar. Maybe I create a little guitar course, which isn't really that hard. I can create a little guitar course, and then I can automate it. Automate it so like people can go and buy my guitar course while I'm sleeping, my system, and then I can promote it by posting content about my guitar, like guitar course, and going live talking about guitar course, playing my guitar. Boom. Doesn't matter what you're doing, guys. It's the same freaking thing. It's the same freaking thing. So go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out, guys. This is a business in a box. So this is perfect for you if you don't have a business and you're looking for a side hustle. You're looking for a way to make money online and you don't want to get that second job. Do you really want to get a second job? Some people are working 2 to 3 jobs. That's not the dream, guys. That's not living the dream. If you're working 2 to 3 jobs, you're not living the dream. You are living the freaking nightmare. Just the thought of getting another job sucks. Just thinking about it sucks. Okay. If you're actually doing it, I feel sorry for you. That's sad. It's not fun. Like, like I take Uber and I talk to these Uber drivers, and like some of them are like, yeah, man, I got like 3 jobs. I'm working like 14 hours a day. I'm like, man, that sucks. That's not good. I was like, have you ever thought about like starting a business? Yeah, I thought about it, but I'm busy. Okay. That's life. That's what you're not. It's not that you're busy. It's just you don't have a strong enough desire. That's all. You don't have a strong enough desire to like make money in your sleep. You don't have a strong enough desire to make 6 and 7 figures online. You're not busy because all you need is 1 to 2 hours a day. So everybody has 1 to 2 hours a day. It just means you have to sacrifice something, maybe. Maybe instead of scrolling on social media, maybe instead of watching TV, maybe instead of like gossiping, talking behind people's backs and stuff, you can just like spend like 1 to 2 hours a day learning how to like, building your business. While you're building your business, you're learning how to build your business. Every business owner is learning how to build their business, right? I heard Jeff Bezos say like every day is day one for him. Every day is day one. So even if you made a lot of money, there's always more stuff to learn. There's always more to learn when it comes to building a business. Like even if you're making like multiple 7 figures, 8 figures, even 10 figures, there's always more. There's always growth. So you just got to commit 1 to 2 hours a day around your schedule, just learning how to do this stuff. And it's fun. It's more fun than a job. At least I like it. Like I like learning how to build a business. I like learning marketing. I like learning how to build a community. I like learning how to create like content, learning how to get monetized on social media. That's another goal of mine for 2026. I want to get monetized on YouTube. I want to get paid for creating content on YouTube, right? A lot of people are like making bank, even kids, man. Like my friend shared a video with me, a 17-year-old kid, guys. He's creating content. He's doing like digital marketing too. He's making over like $500,000 a year, guys. He's 17 years old. Okay. Because he's taking action. He's actually doing the stuff. He's posting content. I watched this video. It was really good. He had like a video and it was like simplify your business. Have like one offer. Okay. Have one link. Send people to your link. Send people to your offer. Just promote that. So then I looked at his YouTube video and that's what he did. He just had one little simple link. Like go to my link, go to my little calendar, set up an interview with me. Boom. He really simplified the process. That was like, oh, okay, that was a really valuable video for me. And after I watched that video, I simplified everything a little bit more. So I went to my YouTube description and it started. Before I had like 20 different offers in my YouTube description. Then I like reduced it to like one or two. I reduced it to this offer and like my community. Okay, I simplified everything. Right. That's why I show people this. Simple. You got to simplify stuff, guys. Offer, system, strategy. That's it. This is how you make your first 10K online. And this is how you make your first 6 figures. And this is how you make your first 7 figures. You have an offer, you have a system, and you have a strategy. That's it. That's it. It's not more complicated than that. Pretty much everybody does this, guys. Pretty much every business. They have some kind of offer, they have some kind of system, and they have some kind of strategy for promoting their offer. It could be paid ads, it could be cold messaging, it could be warm outreach, it can be social media marketing, whatever. But I guarantee you they all do this. They all do this, guys. Even Amazon. They have their offer, but they have thousands of offers, okay? Because it's a big freaking platform. But they have their system, which is Amazon. Like you can buy from Amazon at any time. And every time you buy from Amazon, guys, that money goes to somebody's pocket. Don't you realize that? Like whenever you purchase anything, you pay some kind of bill. Anytime you pay a bill or you purchase something, that money is going to somebody's pocket, right? You don't even know who that person is. You might like them, you might not like them. But that's how money works, my friends. Every time you sell something, you get the money. Every time you purchase something, somebody else gets the money. So if you're always buying, but you're not selling, you're just costing yourself money. You got to sell too. Don't just buy. You got to sell. I sell, but I don't do the selling. I don't hard close people. I just send people to my system and then my system does the selling for me. And that's the difference. See, what we're doing is we're building our email list. This is my system. It's a capture page. So I'm building my email list and then people watch videos. They get emails from me and they can go buy from me at any time. That's how we make money in our sleep. And then I just post content and I go live and I drive traffic to my capture page. That's it, guys. You're just driving traffic to your capture page. You're building your email list. And then once the people are inside, they can buy from you at any time. So that's the goal, is just building the email list. On average, they say like 1 out of 20 people are buying. So if you can get 20 emails a day, that could equal to a customer every day. Like that's the goal, is to get at least 20 emails a day. And you can see how many emails you're getting. Okay. Like once you have your business set up, like you can see how many leads you're getting. It will show you exactly how many leads. You can keep track of your leads. So let's say you're going for 20 leads a day, but you don't get those leads. What are you going to do? Well, post more content, go live more often. Okay. That's, or, post more free ads or whatever. Cold message people. You can cold message strangers too. We don't teach that, but you can do that. I was watching this video today. One of my friends, he's a millionaire. He's like, yeah, yeah, he's like, attraction marketing is best, right? Posting content is best by far because it's the easiest and it takes the least amount of work. But if you're not getting leads from posting content, then just cold message people. He's like, I coached this person and they made 100K just by cold messaging people. So, but we don't teach that. But I'm just saying, you can do that too. I've done that because I've done multi-level marketing and I was trained to cold message people. So I would just like copy and paste messages and send them to people in their DMs. So either they ignore me, they block me sometimes, they insult me, or they buy from me. That's what happens. So, but the thing with that is there's a lot of rejection, right? So you're gonna have to hear the word no a lot. So people don't like to do that because it hurts. People don't like to hear the word no. If you don't have thick skin, it hurts. It can mess up your whole day. Right? Imagine if you're like single and you're always asking people out and everyone says no. That takes a toll on your ego, man. So we have a rejection-free business. Yeah. Just go to my website, guys. There's a link in the bio. Go there, learn how to make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. See, this is what our business looks like. Okay. So when you start a business, you get this capture page. Now you can edit this if you want, or you can leave it like this. So what happens is people go here and they put their email in, right? They put their email in. You're building your email list, and then they're going to go and they're going to watch a video. Okay. They're going to watch one of these videos. Now, this video is doing the selling for you. You're not the one doing the selling. This video is doing the selling for you. She's a millionaire. Her name is Michelle. I know her. I met her. I've been to her house. I met her family. I spent the night at her house, actually. So she's doing the selling for you guys, this millionaire. She's made $10 million in 3 years. And then there's another video that we sent on to people's emails, another video from her. So you got like 2 videos from a millionaire doing the selling for you. And if you want, you can create your own video too. You don't have to use this video. But like, hey, would you rather like the millionaire do the selling, or would you rather do the selling yourself? It's up to you. And then they go here to your website. See, this website, guys, has made me thousands of dollars, multiple 5 figures, right? And they purchase one of these products, 100, 300, 600, 900, or 1,400. Okay. And this website's in English and it's in Spanish. Like they can click here and guess what? Yeah. See, it switched to Spanish. Okay. So you can get customers in English and you can get customers in Spanish. This is a global business, guys. You can get customers from any part of the world. So they go to your website, okay, and let's say they're ready to buy. They'll click on one of the buttons. This will take them to the checkout page, okay? And every time they purchase, right? Every time it goes directly to you. The commissions, the money, it goes directly to your payment processor. All you got to do is attach your payment processor, like your PayPal, whatever. You attach it. We show you how to do that. So every time you get paid, you get paid directly to you. See, if you're doing affiliate marketing or multi-level marketing, or if you have a job, you're getting paid through the company, okay? But here, the payments go directly to you, right? You can make $1,400 today. You can instantly transfer it to your bank account on the same day, guys. Instant transfers. The payment processor, they just take there's like a little transaction fee, and that's it. But you get the full 1,400 minus the transaction fee, which is like, I don't know, 20 to 40 bucks. I don't remember. Something like that, depending on like how fast you want to transfer. Like if you want to transfer to your bank account immediately, then the transaction fee is going to be a little higher. If you want to wait a few days, it's going to be a little less. But you're getting paid directly to you. You're not getting paid through a company, guys. This is your own business. You're in total control of this business. And you don't even have to create it. It's already created for you. You get to keep 100% of the profit. You're not splitting your commissions with other people. Okay. So people ask me, well, if we keep 100% of the profit, how does the company make money? Because the company gives us a website for like $39. $39, they give us a website. Okay. This website. See, they give us this website for $39. Now, for you to create a website like this, it's going to either cost you a lot of money or it's going to cost you a lot of time. Okay. You're going to have to either figure out how to create a website like this, or you're going to have to pay somebody to create a website like this for you. So it's going to cost you either a lot of money or a lot of time. So that's how the company makes it. That's why we were able to keep 100% profit. because the company gives us a website for $39 or 69 depending, and that's it. And there's zero monthly fees, guys, with this business. So it's a one-time investment. So what's the cost? Well, the minimum investment is 100 with installment plans, and the maximum investment is 1400 with installment plans as well. So there's also installment plans. And then you just got to get one sale. You get one sale and your business is free. One sale, guys. That's it. Now, if you don't believe you can get one sale, then you have a belief problem. You just don't believe in yourself. Like it's just straight up. Because I wouldn't have started this business if I didn't believe I could get a sale, right? You're not even going to start. If you don't believe you can do it, you're not even going to start. I believe that I can make money with this business. That's why I started this business. And I have made money. I've made thousands of dollars, multiple 5 figures. So like, if you don't believe you can do it, you're not even going to try. And that's sad because that just means you don't believe in yourself. And that means in all aspects of life, it carries over. Like I believe I can basically do anything except like maybe like, play professional basketball. Maybe when I was younger, but now, no, it's not going to happen. I'm 44 years old. Yeah, there's some exceptions to that rule, but pretty much I believe I'm capable of doing anything. I can figure anything out if I really want to. I can figure out how to be a doctor. I can figure out how to be a lawyer. I can figure out how to do anything. I believe that. But I don't want to. Like I don't want to be a doctor. I don't want to be a lawyer, right? Like I figured out like I want to be I wanted to be a musician when I was younger. I figured that out. I'm a musician. I can play multiple instruments. I can write songs. I can sing. I can play guitar. Like I figured that out. I figured out how to start a business. So I believe I can do anything I put my mind to. You should too. You should believe you're capable of anything. Otherwise, you just don't believe in yourself. You got to get past that. You got to get past that, man. That's why you got to be part of a community. Like we like to say, like borrow our belief. Like I believe anybody can do this business. I don't care who you are. I believe even a child can do this business because all you got to do is post freaking content. A child can post content on social media. A child can do this stuff. It's not complicated. Anybody can do it, but you just got to be willing, right? Like you're willing to do so many things to make money. You're willing to do so many things. You're willing to like work 40 plus hours a week doing a job you don't even like. You're willing to do that, but why? But you're not willing to like launch your own business that can make you like 6 and 7 figures. Why is that? Like you should ask yourself, like, why are you not willing to start a business that could potentially make you 6 and 7 figures? You should honestly like ask yourself that because maybe you'll learn something about yourself, right? Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check this out. Learn how to make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. Now you make one $1,400 commission a month. That's an extra 16K a year, right? What can you do with an extra 16K a year? You can pay off some debts, travel a little bit more. Now let's say you get one sale a week. That's an extra like, let's do the math. That's around one sale a week. That's around $5,600, guys. $5,600 a month, an extra 5K a month, extra 60K a year. Now, what could you do with an extra 60K a year, right? That's all you can do a lot with that. Pay off debts, you can invest, you can travel, right? Now, let's say you get a customer a day. That's $511,000 a year. Now, what could you do with an extra $511,000 a year? A lot. You can buy a house, buy a new car. You know, that's what you got to think about. Of course, I'm not saying I'm not like saying it's going to happen overnight, but even if you made an extra 5,000 a year, that's still an extra 5,000 a year. so you got to focus on like people like there's the what if, right? The what if. What if it goes what if it goes bad? What if it goes good? What if it goes bad, right? See most people they focus on fear. What if I don't make any money? What if I lose? They focus on the negative. What if I don't make any money? That's the negative. That's fear. You're afraid. You're afraid. What if I don't make any money? Fear. Or you can think, what if I make 6 and 7 figures? What if I make thousands of dollars and I can live a life of freedom? That's what you need to focus on, guys. You want to focus on like where you want to go. Focus on where you want to go. Don't focus on what you're afraid of. This is what keeps people stuck. This is why people fail in life, guys. A lot of people are going to fail. I saw like Gary Vee do a video. He's like 99% of people are going to die unfulfilled. 99% because they're afraid. They're afraid to try things. They're afraid to step outside of their comfort zone. I'm not. Like when I was young, I joined the Marines. That takes guts. When I then after I joined the Marines, I became a monk. That takes courage. To become a monk means you leave society. It means you walk away from society. I did that. I walked away from society, guys, for years. Okay, that takes courage, right? So I'm not a coward. Now there's three types of people. There's cowards. Cowards are just afraid to they're afraid to try. There's the weak people. The weak people, they give up. Okay. And then there's the warriors. I'm a warrior. Like I'm actually a trained, like I was trained to fight. So I'm actually a warrior. Like technically. Like I was a Marine, so they teach you to fight wars. So like technically I'm a warrior. Okay. So there's warriors, they never give up, guys. They never give up. So which one are you? Are you a coward? Like are you someone who doesn't try things because you're afraid? You're afraid of failure or whatever? Are you weak? Are you someone that starts something but then you quit because that's what weak people do? Or are you a warrior? Think about it, guys, because you're one of those three. You're one of those. Little introspection, because awareness is the first step to change. See, I already know I'm a warrior, guys. It's already been proven. Like I don't give up. I will never stop. See, I will never stop until I make millions of dollars with this business and impact other people's lives. It's not just about making money. Of course, we want to make money if we start a business. That's normal. But like it's also about helping people. And actually, like once you have all the money, it doesn't even become about the it's not even about the money anymore. Like once you get the money, it's not even about the money. It's just all it is about helping people at that point. For example, Warren Buffett, he's one of the richest people in the world, one of the richest investors in the world, famous. He gives away like 99% of his income, guys. 99% of his income. Because once you have all the money, guys, you don't even care about the money anymore. Now it's just all about the impact, right? Now imagine if you start a business just focusing on impacting lives and not focusing on the money at all. Well, you're probably like my mentor always teaches us that. She's always like, stop focusing on the money and focus on helping people. Focus on helping people, and the money will come naturally. Okay. So what do we help? What problem do we solve? Like, what do I help? What's your number one problem in life, guys? And how can I help you solve that? I know what your problem is because like most people have this problem. They have a lack of money. They have a lack of time. They have a lack of money. Like honestly, do you have a lack of time or do you have a lack of money? Lack of time means you're working 40 plus hours a week. So you don't even have enough time to enjoy your life. Okay. That's a problem. Now, some people in our community, guys, they have money. They have a lot of money. Like there's a doctor in our community. She's not struggling financially, but she had a lack of time. She wanted more time because she's working all the time. Okay, so that's one problem. The second problem is a lack of money. Now, do you have a lack of money? Probably, because most people do. Lack of money means you're just broke. You don't have enough money. You're stressed out. You're stressed out financially. You're living paycheck to paycheck. You're in debt. You're overworked. You're underpaid. You don't have enough money to do what you want to do. You want to buy stuff, you can't. You want to travel, you can't. That's a lack of money, guys. Now, probably like 99% of people in the world have a lack of money to some degree or another. Because only 1% of people in the world make over $500,000 a year, guys. Like only 1% of people make over $500,000 a year. So honestly, if you're not making over $500,000 a year, I'm not yet. If you're not making over $500,000 a year, then you have a lack of money, really. Now, some people are better than others. I get it, but still, like you can't really live a life of freedom until you're making over like because like 500,000 a year with taxes, that's like 30K a month. Now, if you're making like 30K a month, more or less, you can pretty much do whatever you want to do. You can pretty much buy whatever house you want to buy, within reason. You can pretty much live wherever you want to live. I mean, you can live like pretty much anywhere you want to live in the world. With 30K a month, guys, you can live anywhere. Like outside of America, of course. Like everything is cheap outside of America. Inside of America, you can live anywhere though. With 30K a month, you can live any state you want to live. Okay. You can buy basically whatever car you want to buy or lease, whatever. And you can pretty much do whatever you want to do, right? If you have 30K a month. So if you're not making like 30K a month, I'm not yet either. You have a money problem. You don't have enough money. I don't have enough money to do what I want to do. I have enough money to live. I'm grateful for that. I have a roof. Like if you have a roof over your head and you have food and water, you're doing good. Okay. But I don't have enough money to do what I want to do, like which is travel the world and live a life on vacay. I don't have enough money to do that yet. That's the keyword. Yet. That's why I started my business, guys, at the end of the day, because I want to live a life on vacay, don't you? Total freedom. Just to be able to do whatever you want to freaking do. If you want to go to Miami or wherever, then you can go to Miami or wherever you want to go. You just want to stay at home, chill out in your pajamas, watch some Netflix, hang out with your family, play some cards, play some video games, play some guitar, whatever it is, paint some pictures. I don't know what you want to do. Whatever the guys, freedom. We don't want to nobody wants to be overworked and underpaid. Nobody wants to be depending on other people for their money. Nobody wants to. Do you enjoy being bossed around? Like walking on eggshells, going to a job and you have to walk on eggshells around your boss, around your managers, because if you say the wrong thing or if you do the wrong thing, they might fire you, they might cut your pay, you might not get that dollar raise. People are like fighting to get a dollar raise, guys. People are like, man, I'm gonna fight to get that dollar raise. But I understand. They just don't know. They don't know there's a better way. That's all. What's the better way, guys? Sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. Learn how to make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions so you can live a life of freedom. That's it. So you can live the life that you actually want. Are you living the life that you want right now? Like, honestly, are you actually living that life that you want? I mean, I'm grateful for the fact that I've done a lot of cool things. So even if I died, guys, imagine if you died today, what would your regret be? My regret, if I died today, guys, if I knew today was the last day to live, I would regret not taking more action, right? Not taking more action in my business, in my life. That's what I would regret. You would probably regret the same thing. Not taking enough action, not pursuing your dreams hard enough. You'll probably regret working so much, not pursuing your dreams, not taking action, not spending time with your family. That's a good question, guys. Think about it. Think about it. If you were to die today, if you had 1 week to live or one day, what would you regret, right? So make sure you don't die with that regret. Make sure you do everything in your power starting today so you don't have to experience that regret. That's what you should think about, because you don't want to die with regrets, man. Now, if I die today, at least I lived a pretty nice life. I did a lot of cool stuff. I traveled the world, which was fun. I was a monk, which was pretty awesome. I was a monk for 10 years, guys. I actually really I wouldn't have been a monk for so long if I didn't like it. I was a monk for 10 years, which is pretty freaking cool. I was a Marine. Okay, cool enough. And I also learned how to play guitar and write my own songs. And I've been in love, you know, dated beautiful women. So I mean, it was not a bad life. Not a bad life, guys. If I was to die today, there's been worse lives than that. But hey, there's more to go. The story's not over yet. The story's not over. See, guys, the story's not over. You're writing your story right now. Your story's not finished. You're writing your story every single day based on your decisions, guys. If you want a new life, you got to make new decisions. Okay. Or you're going to be stuck. Same old loop. You're going to be stuck in the loop, guys. Same old life year after year, right? Some people live for 72 years, but there's the same year over and over again. Do you want to live the same 50 years on replay, on loop, just working, overworked, underpaid, watch some TV? This is what most people do, guys. They go to work, okay, they come home, they watch TV, maybe they have a little sex, they eat some food, they go to sleep. Okay, and that's their life. That's their life. Is that all you want? Is that all you want? Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. Business in a box. Go here. Just enter your email address. Learn how to do this stuff. Just spend 1 to 2 hours a day, guys, building a business that can make you $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. Over and over again, guys. There's no limit to how many commissions you can get. The only limits are the ones you put on yourself. That's it. You're just not thinking big enough. You don't even know what you want. You don't even have a vision. You don't even have a goal. See, I know what I want this year. I'm doing it year by year, but I'm gonna craft a vision for my next 3 years. I'm gonna craft a vision for my next 5 years. I haven't really done that yet. Right? I want to get crystal clear about it, but I know exactly what I want to do this year. I want to see $500,000 in my bank account. I want to go to Miami and I want to go see Sublime in concert. So very simple, guys. Going to Miami is really easy. That's not hard. Seeing Sublime in concert, not hard. 500K. Well, I've never done that before. So that's going to be a little bit more of a challenge, but even that, I'm not going to say it's hard. I know what I need to do. what I need to do to make 500K, guys, I just need to show up every day consistently and provide value to people, right? That's it. If I provide value to people, solve people's problems, show up consistently, I can easily make 500K this year in my bank account. I don't want to just make 500K. I want to see it in my bank account. That's my goal this year. Now, what's your goal, guys? Like, what's your financial goal? Like, how much money do you want to see in your bank account at the end of the year? See, I have a system that can make me 500K. I know that. I have a system that can make me 500K. Now, I just got to show up every day, keep posting content, keep providing value, keep helping people, keep solving problems, and I'll make the 500K. See, guys, money comes from value. Comes from value. That could be like, you know, helping people solve some kind of problem, entertainment, education, whatever. See, why does your company pay you? Because you give them some kind of value. You're doing some kind of work, so they pay you for that work that you're doing. But that's not the best way to make money, guys. Having a job is not the best way to make money. It's the worst way to make money, technically speaking. Okay, the best way to make money, guys, is to be a business owner like I am and be an entrepreneur. I mean, be an entrepreneur, same thing. Investor. Entrepreneur, guys, entrepreneurs and investors, they make the most money. So that should tell you something. Like the wealthiest people in the world, guys, they don't have jobs. They're entrepreneurs and they're investors. So if you want to be wealthy and you want to be rich, become an entrepreneur and become an investor, right? It's hard to become an investor if you don't have money coming in. That's why you got to become an entrepreneur too. You got to start a business so you have money coming in. And then once you have that cash flow coming in, then you can start sprinkling that cash flow in different investments. That's how you become wealthy, guys. They don't teach us this in school because schools weren't designed to create wealthy people. Schools were designed to create employees, guys. That's what the whole school system was designed to do. You can look it up, history. Schools were literally designed not to create thinkers. It was designed to create workers. So the school system is serving its purpose, is doing exactly what it was designed to do, which was create employees. So you can be an employee or you can be an entrepreneur. Simple. You can do both though. See, most people in our community, guys, they had a job. They have a job or they had a job. They started this business because they wanted to make money on the side so they could either quit their job or supplement their income. Okay. Some people, maybe they like their job, but they just want to supplement their income. Other people, they don't like their job. They want to quit their job. Like me, I don't like my job. I don't want to work ever again. Right. I don't like working for people. I've tried it. I don't like it. Okay. That's why I started my business because I never want to work for people again. I don't like jobs. Like the thought of having to work a job, it makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach. I don't like it. Like I don't like to say the word hate in general, but I hate jobs. Like I don't mind saying I hate jobs because I do. I don't hate employees. I don't hate people doing honest work, but I hate jobs because jobs have given me nothing but stress throughout my whole life. Yes, I'm grateful for the fact that a job allowed me to make some money so I could support my existence. Yes, of course. But other than that, they just caused me a lot of pain and they took a lot of my time. So sevenfiguremonk.com, check it out, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Go there, enter your email, check out the information. If you have any questions, just reply to my emails. All right, I'm going to go. YouTube, peace.